Visit TCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit LudkinsCollectables.com for more.
Hey, how's it going, Poke Trainers? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, we'll be looking at Zoroark GX Weavile deck for the standard format that I just recently built. And first of all, I'm gonna say it's a very interesting deck list. So the biggest counter for this deck is, of course, a Weavile GX. But even in some certain situations where you're gonna face Zoroark GX and some decks that features Lycanrocs, is going to be very hard to win against them. But there's a one card, specific card that can actually help to counter them. It's a Mewtwo with the Psychic. So it's a very nice counter for Weavile, but it's not counter for that Lycanroc. I saw some deck lists on the internet that actually have Rainbow Energies and Shining Genesect as well. Just if you wonder why Shining Genesect. Shining Genesect mainly to one-hit knock out those Lycanrocs, and that's pretty much it. I decided not to go with that deck list. I just decided to build myself a own deck list, and there we go. There's a deck list that I just decided to build. So first of all, you're going to notice that on this deck list you're not going to find Zoroark Break, but it's definitely possible to deck one copy of it inside of it. I decided to add more Cynthias and Nance just for the better sake of consistency. And overall, you're going to find 18 Pokemon 34 training cards and 8 energies, or 60 cards in total. So I'm running 2 Sneasels and 2 Weavils. Weavile with Evil Admonition attack. So for 50, for just a single Darkness energy, you can strike for 50 for each your opponent Pokemon that has any ability in play. So if our opponent plays something like Oranguru and one Tapu Lele, that's already like 100. And in the mirror matches, that's gonna be a nightmare because it's gonna be very tricky to play against that Weavile. Then I'm running 4 copies of Zorua. Of course, the one with the RAM. 4 copies of Zoroark GX with the trade, and 2 copies of Zoroark Stand-In and Mind Jack. The reason why I just decided, to go with 2 Mind Jacks instead of maybe 1 Mind Jack and 1 Break is the fact that in some certain situations, if you run 1 copy of Zoroark and 1 Zoroark Break, it's going to be maybe hard to even put Break in play if the Zoroark is prized, or reverse. Running 2 of them can actually help us in that price trade and maybe knockout trade over those Lycanroc and Weavile matchups. Since the Mind Jack with 5 Pokemon on the bench can go for 160 and Choice Band for 190, I decided also to take 1 Reverse Wally so I can have 200 for the one-hit knockout against maybe Lycanroc. Against any other deck, we're just going to focus double hitting with Zoroark GX, or maybe, just with the Weavile one hitting, or with the Zoroark. Overall, we're also going to find 1 Mr. Mime with the Bench Barrier, as well as Mewtwo with the Psychic, who's going to help us to one-hit knock out Weavile 3 energies and Choice Band, and 2 copies of Tapu Lele for the setup. So moving on to the item cards, I'm running 1 copy of Enhanced Hammer as a test, as well as 1 copy of Max Potion. Some other cards you're going to find in this deck list are going to be 2 Evosaurs, because it's a very good card, especially with the Zoroark. Double Fill Blower, just in case if one is prized. It's very important against those Carbadors, for example. A Max Potion, I mentioned it earlier, of course, 4 Piece of Puzzles, 1 Rescue Stretcher, and 4 Ultra Balls. And of course, Stadium Decision is going to be a Reverse Volley. 3 copies of Bridget. Probably first and last time that I'm running 3 Bridgets on my deck list. It's just because with 4 Zoroarks, we can easily discard Bridgets. If we can open with the Bridget instead of just, Ultra Balling for Tapu Lele and Bridget, that's going to be perfectly fine, because later in the game, we're going to be able to discard him pretty easily with Zoroark GX trade. 3 copies of Cynthias, as well as 3 Guzmas and 3 copies of N, featuring 1 Mellow on this deck list. Mellow is a very good card because, Mellow, we can easily put 2 cards on the top of the deck and then, draw them with a trade. In To those cards, I'm running 3 choice bands for extra damage and 2 flow stones for the further trade in case if I'm gonna need it. 8 energies in total are gonna be on this deck list, 4 double cores energies and 4 regular energy cards. And that's gonna be the deck list that I'm gonna use in today's video. If you may be looking to buy any of these cards, you can always check them on TCGCastle.com. As well, if you may be looking forward to send your cards to the PSA submission, buy some created cards, you should definitely check LudkinsCollectables.com. Both services are available worldwide. So let's move on to the game test so you can actually see this deck in action. So in the game. Okay, so who's going first? We shall see. Okay, pretty interesting opening hand. I can definitely see that. I think I'm gonna put Sneasel in the end. Just because, who knows? Maybe my opponent will set up with tons of Pokemons with abilities, and then I can potentially, do the trick with the Evo Soda energy and, yeah, taking a prize card in the early game. So there's a Buzzwole, there's a Sudowoodo, so that's going to be the toughest matchup for me, that's for sure. And I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I have that energy available, which means that I can turn one, discard energy from one of my opponent Pokemons in play, which and it's gonna be from his active Buzzwole. And there's the Max Elixir, probably for Sudowoodo. Watch and learn. That's very interesting attack. In the background, I think we have Trevenant and Sudowoodo. Okay, very nice deck. Very, very nice. Brooklet Hill. There's Enhanced Hammer, there's 4 puzzles. Alright, Bridget times 3. Double Core's energy is priced, so let's go with a Sneaky Smash. And let's just card it from the Buzzwole in the active position. This is very important thought. Alright, so against Buzzwole, I'm gonna need that Mewtwo. That's pretty obvious. I think I'll just, this right. Oh, but there's a strong energy. And he has that. With the strong energy, he can hit for 120 already. Ooh, that's a lot. So I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need... Very bad. I'm gonna Enhanced Hammer as well as the Double Core's energy. Oh, what a nice top deck. Top deck is a Cynthia, so I really can't say nothing against it. In case if I can pull Mewtwo and I'm gonna attach Flowstone to my active GX. There is another Evo Soda. And I need to start with my trades. So trade number 1 can go for 1. Still have 1 trade available. Just a Bridget, so I guess it's also time to discard. There's the Ultra Ball, so potentially with it, I can grab myself a Mewtwo. Which I'm going to do, but before I do that, I don't know what should I discard. I'll go with another energy in this case. And since I have Max Potion as well, I'm gonna bench down Tapu Lele. I'm also gonna search my deck for supporter card, which is gonna be Bridget, so I can discard. And obviously choice here is to retreat onto my Tapu Lele, who can absorb enough damage counters. Max Potion, Flowstone retreat down to my Mewtwo, and hope to get Choice Band and Double Core's energy with something like Enhanced Hammer so I can knock out my opponent strong energy. I could also go for something like a Mellow with a Tapu Lele. I think that Mellow should be much more useful in the late game than right now. Alright, so right now he have 2 Pokemons available on his bench. His abilities. If he plays something like Tapu Lele, then he will have 3 of them in total. He could go for 180 with the Weavile. And there's the Fill Blower. Okay. And there's the Cynthia. I kind of like Mr. Mime in this deck, because right now Mr. Mime can just prevent, you know, knock. I took 90. And I'm gonna Max Potion. I'm gonna Float Stone. And I'm actually gonna Cynthia. Okay, interesting. So what do we have here? We have Ultra Ball for N and 1 Choice Band. There's how many? 430, that's 160. That's not enough for that Mind Jack. Not at all. So I'm hoping for the best. Let's go with the trade number 1. I need double Course Energy and possibly Enhanced Hammer, so... yeah, so far nothing. There's the trade number 2. Another Puzzle of Time can maybe be good. Don't tell me this is gonna be brick. Looks like it is gonna be a brick. Oh, at least Enhanced Hammer, so I can deny a little bit opponent possible. Alright, alright, alright. I'm passing the back to my opponent. That Enhanced Hammer. Okay. Next turn, Mellow for something like Enhanced Hammer and... for Puzzle of Time, of course, so I can grab Enhanced Hammer and of course the double Force Energy. I need really Enhanced Hammer as much as I can. I really need to disrupt my opponent puzzle as much as I can, of course. So, different strategy, attaching strong energy to his bench if possible. So he can maybe potentially find a couple max elixirs and hit them. Oh, it's gonna be for my Mr. Mime. And still he will be for like 10. Alright. Need to waste my max potion. That's just brilliant. Really it is. And there we go with the Jack. Oh, actually for 70? Oh, forget about his Regirock. Okay, that makes sense. Again, it's my turn. And right now I'm gonna use that. I'm actually first gonna go with the trait. Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's just not take the risk. Mellow for a double Course Energy, of course, because I need it so badly. And additional Puzzle of Time, because I need it so badly. And I need that Enhanced Hammer as well. So that's gonna be trade. Another trade right there. There we go. Energy, I can go with one more trade. And I'm gonna discard it as well. Very running. Managed to pull that Puzzle of Time. Anyways, I'm gonna grab Enhanced Hammer and I'm gonna grab a Choice Band. For now. And Enhanced Hammer from the Bansheed one. To be discarded. So I can Psy him for 140. Which means next turn that Buzzwole can easily be knocked out. There's the Max Elixir. No sign of the energy. Perfect for me. Energy manually attack. And, alright. 2 strong energies in his discard pile. Oh, Gladion. Grab something like another Max Potion, Max Elixir, for example. Okay, so there's just a jet bomb. 70. That's okay. Another double CORSAIR energy top deck. It's definitely time for the truth. Discarded. Alright, just another double CORSAIR energy. I can do that, and I can actually knock him out. Yeah, he's not gonna have enough. Knock on my Mewtwo. But I'm gonna be in much better position. So there's Zoroark. Okay, since I have 2 puzzle of times, I don't need to worry too much about that Mewtwo. I can always just grab him back from a discard pile into my hand. Can do? Oh, he can find another strong energy in this case. Alright, so that's a big turn for him. Especially if he just, you know, decide to play maybe another max one. That would be totally amazing. But again, there's the end. So I'm gonna lose both puzzles and of course both double CORSAIR energies, but I can maybe find Rescue, for example. There's Reverse Wally. Okay. Still he have enough for the knockout. 60, 70, you have enough. That's 140. With the Jet Punch. And then he can go down to 3 prize cards. Alright. Thinking even about maybe promoting my Weavile in the front. That's also possible. I don't need to do that because I can just, you know, something like my Tapu Lele on the bench, grab a supporter card. Oh, interesting. So he's just gonna be Bridget. I need to find both puzzles. It's very important because I really need to discard that strong energy from my opponent puzzle. If that don't happen, then this is just not gonna be good. Good thing is that I still have Cynthia available, so I have plenty of options left. Let's go with the GX Zoroark in the discard pile. And very, very close to pull what I need. So another trade, and I'm going down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moment of truth, 6 cards to pull, and there are 2 puzzle of times. Of course, I'm gonna grab myself Mewtwo, and actually I'm not gonna need Mewtwo. I just need that enhanced hammer so my opponent cannot knock me out. And I'm also gonna go for 1N because this is a very close matchup where I'm gonna definitely benefit from the N. Alright, that's two, and I can also fill blower, but I'm not gonna do it yet. So 160 damage dealt to that puzzle, and he is in a very bad position. Again, there's the Brooklet Hill, which can be for another puzzle as well. The game can still easily be lost. There's just no question about that. I just need to pull 4 more prize cards. So 2 definitely going to be pulled next turn from the puzzle knockout. I'm going to need to find a way. My Zoroark is definitely going to be knocked out from that Sudowoodo. There's just no question about that. Will be knocked out. by the Sudowoodo. And there's the Max Elixir and no energy. And so I just need to see how many energies I have in my discard pile. 4, 1. Okay, 32. I have 140. I have double CORSAIR energy top deck, which means I can potentially retreat onto my Tapu Lele and knock him out. Can't take that back. It's just without a Guzma play. And there's a Rua, sure, but out of the resources at least. About those double CORSAIR energies, and there's Sycamore for 7. I guess I should play that Film Blower, but I just decided to keep a little bit. And the good thing is that right now my opponent does not against my Tapu Lele with his Watch and Learn, so he can potentially just use Watch and Learn. And next turn I definitely need to use that M. So that's the biggest concern right now. So I need to pull somehow knock it against his Regirock, which is not going to be easy. How many left? I think I only have one Guzma. Oh, 2 Guzmas left. Okay, so if the next card in my deck is a Guzma, then I'm probably weak 3. Oh, he decided to retreat down to the Regirock. You gotta be kidding me. If the next card is a Guzma, then I definitely have weak 3 right there. No, it's the N. Since I have another N available, I'm definitely gonna go to the Field Blower. I really need to scrap those 2 cards. And again, I'm gonna play that. I'm not gonna play Risk of Treachery yet. I'm not gonna play it yet. Okay, so I can hit for 40 right now, and turn after that I can go for 100. So I'm gonna need 20 more damage counters to finish or to knock on my opponent Regirock. So there's the 40. It looks like I'm still in a pretty good position to win, or at least I think. So there's a Max Elixir and energy. Ooh, he misses very Elixir. That was the last Max Elixir, which means that this turn Boswell will not have enough energies for the knockout against any of my Pokemons on the bench without Choice Band or something like Fighting Fury Belt. So this one have 140, which means that he can for 60. So maybe my opponent right now decided to grab himself a Guzma. That could potentially be a smart play. And there we go with the Wonder Tag. And it is for the Guzma, so he will probably put enough pressure to my Zoroark on the bench. He decided to go for the Watch and Learn. Oh, what a beautiful... What a beautiful turn that learn. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. Oh, actually for 90? Oh, seriously? Oh, because Tapu Lele cannot apply weakness nor resistance. Oh, what a misplay that really ends up to be. And right now, I actually have like very interesting situation. So I definitely need to knock him out. I pull another Guzma maybe. Because I don't have any other resource available. Yeah, that's very... I need to think smart fast because he can probably knock me out next turn. Yeah, I'm taking the knockout against him with my... Nope, nope, nope. I actually lost the game right now. Yeah, I lost the game. Oops. That actually happened. I was thinking something like maybe I should just knock out Artillery this turn and get 2 prize cards, but I cannot recover energy back. He played 2 Guzma. Okay. There's just not going to be Flowstone or maybe another Guzma for my opponent. Yeah, now immediately he played Guzman. And right now I can knock on my Zoroark with his possible. Yeah, that's just how it is, I mean. I wish I have energy available, so I could, you know, just grab that Weavile and end the game. Unfortunately, I don't have, so... There's just a Jet Punch. There's a 4 strong energies in my opponent's discard. Who knows? Maybe Miracle can still happen. Although I know it's not gonna happen. And... I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna shuffle 3 cards back. I wish this was a super odd, but it's not. So I'm gonna need that Mr. Mime. Okay, and for 2. Alright, so there we go. There's a Mr. Mime, so I can bench it and prevent my opponent from, you know, dealing those important 20 damage counters to... There's the 80 from Tapulele, so... Can he find another Guzma? Let's see. Oh. And if he can even find energy card, Knuckle Impact will just do the job. So... There's this... Oh, all in. Sycamore for 7. Sycamore for 7, all in. He's... Here's the last energy card for the knockout, so that choiceman actually saves the day. I was just not too smart by playing my resources and discarding my energies. I should just, you know, keep them for that GX attack so I can use the Knuckle Impact. But I was just a little bit too great discarding them and just, you know, knowing that I don't have Super on the deck list, so I can't recover those energy cards from my discard pile. But anyways, it was a very good matchup. And at least you can see that with a little bit smarter play and more deck testing, you can easily play against possible GX. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time. So have a nice day and goodbye.